What's up, everybody? Welcome to a video entertainment, and this will be a video for Lorde's debut album, Pure Heroine. Now, I reacted to Melodrama. Great album, great album. And I decided to go back to the beginning with this album. Of course, I heard the Royals. That was her big hit. I also heard the song Buzzcut Season. It's actually in one of my playlists, like one of my chill playlists. But other than that, I have not heard of this album. Before we get to the reaction, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into Pure Heroine from Lorde. We're gonna start with the first track, Tennis Court, and of course I have the lyrics up.
Don't you think that it's boring?
Just going straight to it.
People talk, because I'm doing this for the thrill of it, killing it, never not chasing a million things I want.
I'm liking it already.
Baby, be the class clown, I'll be the beauty queen.
I like the Sims, yo.
It's a new art form showing people how little we care.
It's kind of dark too.
My head's filling up fast with the wicked games up in flames. How can I fuck with the fun again when I'm known? And my boys trip me up with their heads again, loving them. Everything's cool when we're all in line for the throne.
Okay, I can see where this is going. Throne, Royals, I can see where it's going.
Baby, be the class clown, I'll be the beauty queen in tears. It's a new art form showing people how little we care. It looks alright in the pictures.
It looked alright in the pictures. Okay, this is all up front.
Baby, be the class clown, I'll be the beauty queen in tears.
In
It's
tears.
a new art form showing people how little we care. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah.
That was Tennis Court. I like this opener. It's pretty dark, especially like the production, all the synths. And to me, what it seems like, everything's like a front. Like everything looks good, like picture perfect, like from the outside looking in. Oh, window, looking through your window, outside looking in. Okay, that makes sense. Like outside looking in, things look good, but inside looking out, it's terrible. Like it's very sad, you know? She said that she's in tears, but smiling even through fear. Outside looking in, it looks picture perfect. One thing I like about Lorde is like her subject matter. Just the topics that she tackles and the way she tackles it is just so like different. She tackles it in a different angle. You know what I mean? This is dope. This is dope. I like that as an opener. Right, next track we have is 400 Lux. Okay. It's so like menacing, man. Or like there's an alert going on, like a siren.
We're never done with killing time. Can I kill it with you till the veins run red and blue?
To death, right?
Around here all the time. Pick me up and take me home again. Head out the window again. We're hollow like the bottles that we drain.
Yeah.
I love these roads where the houses don't change. Where we can talk like there's something to say. I'm glad that we might be hollow, but we're brave. And I like you. I love these roads where the houses don't change. Where we can talk like there's something to say.
I like that part. Not like you. I like that.
Kissing the tar on the highway. We move in the tree streets. I like it if you stay.
Okay, so that was 400 Lux. It continues with like the same theme from the previous track. Things could look great, but in reality it's not. You pick me up and take me home again, head out the window again. It's like a routine, you know? It also seems like the lifestyle that many people in their adolescence or even their early 20s, you know, when they look at music videos or movies, and it's like young people, I'm saying young, I'm in my late 20s, but you know what I mean, like young people driving around, drinking. This fantasy that many adolescents or late adolescents, people in their early 20s may have, it's like, this is artificial. There's no substance in it. And doing it again and again and again, it drains you. When she says, I love these roads where the houses don't change, right? It's like getting used to this type of lifestyle that has no substance. And I like when she says, where we can talk like there's something to say. In the previous track, it talks about these boring conversations, saying these big words that don't mean anything. She continues the same type of theme here as well. It just looks good, but it isn't. Okay, I like this. I like this. Next track we have is Royals. Of course, I heard this track. Of course, I did. But we're gonna let it play through. Right, Royals.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh, and I'm not proud of my address. No postcode envy.
Okay.
But every song's like gold teeth, gray goose dripping in the bathroom.
Oh.
In the hotel room, we don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care.
Tigers on a gold leash.
Love affair, and we'll never be royals. It's a run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy.
I just wanted to pause it real quick before I lose my train of thought, but this song makes so much more sense within the context of the album. It truly does. It's basically what I said before. Just everything is a fantasy. Like how many people in their adolescence, people in their early 20s want to live this type of fantasy. Like I mentioned before, things they see in movies and TV shows. How many of us wants to like live that? Even like the fancy stuff, the Cadillacs, the gray goose, a tiger on a gold leash. That's crazy. You know, all this money stuff, all these artificial things that don't matter. And then she's like, we'll never be royals. They don't run in our blood. This is not us.
We count our dollars on the train to the party, and everyone who knows us knows that we're fine with this. We didn't come for money, and we'll never be royals. It's a run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy.
Okay, that was Royals. That's crazy. Like, it's a great song on its own, but within the context of the album, it's even better, and it just makes sense. I never paid attention to like the subject or like what it was about. I knew it was like almost embracing who you are, not caring about this high fashion, high rich life, luxury life. Even in verse 2, she says, "My friends and I, we cracked the code. We count our dollars on the train to the party." On the train, but she's okay with that. She's okay with that. We're fine with this. We didn't come for money. This is who we are. We should be okay with this. We should have fun with this. What the Hannah Montana said, life is what you make it, so let's make it right. Same thing. Same thing. Okay, I like that, yo. Next track we have is Ribs. This shit can make you go crazy even in a different state of mind, yo. It could give you paranoia or something. Nah, seriously.
Drink you spilled all over me. Lovers spit left on repeat. It drives you crazy getting old.
Facts. It's true.
Can talk it so good.
Ah.
Can make it so divine.
The transition of no substance, now with substance. Okay. Want something real, rather have that. Okay.
The drink you spill all over me. Lovers spit left on repeat. Mom and dad let me stay home. It drives you crazy getting old. This dream isn't feeling sweet. We're reeling through the midnight street.
Yo, this song is fire.
It feels so scary getting old.
It really does, man. It really does. Time flies by so quick.
We can talk it so good. We can make it so divine. This dream isn't feeling sweet. We're reeling through the midnight streets, and I've never felt more alone. It feels so scary getting old. This dream. You're the only friend I need. We share beds like little kids, and laugh until our ribs get
Okay. I get it. I get it. Okay, so that was Ribs. You know what? You know what this reminds me of? A lyric from Frank Ocean. Was it Ivy? Or was it Self Control? No, it was Ivy. It was Ivy. Where Frank Ocean says, "You ain't a kid anymore. We'll never be those kids again." It's the same thing here. It's scary getting older. We wish that we were young and just laugh our asses off, or just have that youthfulness, you know, not having so much of a care. When you're young, you use your imagination before reality hits you, you know. But then you get older. It's crazy because this song came out in 2013, or this album came out in 2013. I was 18 years old. This was my freshman year of college. Now, so many years later, in my late 20s, like, it gets old. You get old. You get older. When it comes to those type of themes, like, it's always gonna get me, man. It's always gonna get me. You're always gonna get me sentimental. I love the production as well. It's crazy how I've seen her live back in 2017. At Governor's Ball. I regret so much not recording anything. I think I had like one little Snapchat. I regret so much not recording anything from her set because I didn't listen to her music. I was there, but I didn't listen to it like that. So it was like, I was just like this. I was just vibing. That's it. Like, I didn't really care to record it. And I regret not doing that, you know? You could play this at a festival and everybody just vibing to it. It's a great track. It's a great track, man. The future is scary, man. Getting older is scary. So that's why you gotta live in the present, embrace the now, you know? Experience life. Like, for real, experience life. Because you're never gonna get those moments back. So next track we have is Buzzcut Season. I have listened to this track. It's like part of a playlist I listen to. It's very chill, very vibe. I really enjoy this track. I'm gonna let it play because I really like this song. Is dope, and I want to listen to this song within the context of the album, you know? So it's Buzzcut Season. It's like such a vibe. This song is so good, man. This is a song I always go back to when it comes to like Lorde. It's just a vibe. It's so dope. Come on, vibe with me, yo. Vibe.
I remember when your head caught flame. Explosions on TV, and all the girls with heads inside a dream.
It's such a fucking vibe, bro. I gotta stop cursing, but hear that bass groove.
People should see how we're living. We ride the bus with the knees pulled in. Shut my eyes to the song that played. The men up on the news, they try to tell us all that we will lose. But it's so easy in this blue where everything is good.
Right here, right here.
And I'll never
Come on.
go home again. Place the call, feel it start. Favorite friend, nothing's wrong but nothing's true. I live in a hologram with you. We're all the things that we do for fun. And I'll breathe and it don't play along. Make believe it's hyper real, but I live in a hologram with you.
Man, this song is so good, dude. This song is so good. All right, so that was Buzzcut Season. Like I said, I've listened to this track before, and I listened to it when it came out too. You know, when you go through playlists on Spotify or wherever you use, and you're like, oh, this song's dope. You know, you just add it. So yeah, I never paid attention to the lyrics before. You know, I never knew that she said, "I live in a hologram with you." I never knew she said that. Or make believe it's hyper real. Stuff like that, I just didn't know that's what she said. And again, this track makes sense within the context of the album. Just the fantasy, like living this type of fantasy and just going along like if it was a play, you know, like the Truman Show with Jim Carrey, something like that. Like, hey, like this is a show, let's go along with it. Or WandaVision is another one as well. Or the new one, Don't Worry Darling, with Harry Styles and what's her name, Florence Pugh. I know people have like mixed feelings when it comes to Harry Styles' performance. However, Florence Pugh's performance in that movie was great to me. I think that movie was okay, but that's what I'm talking about. It's just go along with this. None of this is real. I also like how she said the men up on the news, they try to tell us that we will lose. The way how I interpret it is how anytime you watch the news, most of the time, like 98% of the time, well, 99% of the time, it's just always something negative, like all the bad stuff going on, and it always just makes you depressed. And when she says like exposures on TV, like war going on, it's like all this bad stuff is happening to other people. While if you're rich, live a luxurious lifestyle, you're probably beside the pool and life is good to you, you know, where everybody else is suffering. It's like different type of realities, you know. I never thought about it that way when it came to this track. Like I said, I just put the song on. It's just a vibe. It's just dope, chill, mellow. It's a good song. But like within the context of the album and like reading the lyrics, it has like a whole different meaning to it, you know. Great track, great track. Right, next track we have is Team.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. Call the ladies out, they're in their finery. 100 jewels on throats, 100 jewels between teeth. They don't dance and tell. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to.
I feel like I heard this before.
Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know we're on each other's team. So all the cups got broke, shards beneath our feet. But it wasn't my fault. I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there, we live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know we're on each other's team.
Okay, so that was Team. I think I heard this track. Like I said, I've seen her live before. And this is back when the only songs I knew were Royals and Buzzcut Season. Maybe that's what it was, like back when I seen her live. And like that type of melody, just like, okay, I remember it. You know, I'm always gonna be honest when it comes to my reaction. So I wanted to say that. But yeah, it just continue on with the themes, man. It just continues with the themes. Like enjoy what you have. Like J. Cole said, ain't no such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run things. I know what's that like. I'm sure maybe you know what's that like. When I talk about New York City, and people are like, what do you like about that? I'm like, listen, man, there's like a certain type of charm when it comes to New York. And it's hard to explain unless you live in New York. There's a certain charm that you're like, wow, I love this. I appreciate this. It's something that it's just my life. I was born and raised. You know, I feel like wherever you're from, you could say the same thing about your hometown, your home city, state, country. You could say the same thing. It's like there's a certain charm to it that you just love so much that other people from the outside looking in could criticize, but you within could appreciate. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is another good song. Next track we have is Glory and Gore.
There's a humming in the restless summer
Just go straight to it.
and we're slipping off the course that we prepared. You've been drinking like the world was gonna end. Took a shot from the first to your best friend. It's clear that someone's gotta go. We mean it, but I promise we're not mean. And the cry goes out. You could try and take us, but with the gladiators.
This sounds so familiar as well.
Delicate in every way but one. God knows we like archaic kinds of fun. Chance is the only game I play with, baby. We let our battles choose us. No one around here's good at keeping their eyes closed.
Okay.
The sun's starting to light up when we're walking home.
Whoa.
Secretly you love this. Do you even wanna go free? Let me in the ring. I'll show you what that big word means.
Big word.
You could try and take us, but with the gladiators, everyone a rager, but secretly the savior. Glory and gore go hand in hand. That's why we're making headlines.
Victory's contagious. Ah, listen, man, Victory's contagious. Like, come over here, then I'm trying to win. Nah, but seriously, that was Glory and Gore. It is a good track. I really like the chorus of it, to be honest with you. And I love the subject matter as well. This type of lifestyle, right? People praying on our downfall. It's almost like war, like a coliseum, you know. What's that movie? It's with Russell Crowe. I forgot, but you know that scene when he was just like, "Are you entertained? Are you entertained?" Right? That famous scene where even if you haven't seen the movie, you know that line. It's the same thing here. Like, are you entertained? I'm going through all this, but are you entertained? I like this line where she says, secretly, you love this. Do you even want to go free? Let me in the ring. I'll show you what that big word means. It's funny because the first track, they're talking about big words and stuff like that. But here, the big word is free. But like, I like this. You know, I like people looking at me and paying attention to me and living almost vicariously through me. This like celeb lifestyle. You gotta try like not to live vicariously through others, or like have these parasocial relationships. Like, be careful with those things, man. People are people. People will always make mistakes. People are not perfect at all, and people will not live up to your expectations. So never put a pedestal on people, or never put a pedestal on somebody. You know, you do that, they'll always disappoint you. You gotta take them how they are. Who said that? Maya Angelou, something like that. If they show you who they are the first time, believe them, something like that. I think that was Maya Angelou. This is a good freaking track. I gotta watch my cussing. I'm trying to cuss a lot less, especially with the YouTube policy. But it's a really good freaking track. All right, next track we have is Still Sane. Are you still sane?
Today is my birthday and I'm riding high.
Okay.
Everything I say falls right back into everything. I'm not in the swing of things, but what I really mean is not in the swing of things yet.
Okay.
I still like hotels, but I think that'll change. Still like hotels in my newfound fame. Hey, promise I can stay good. All work and no play. Let me count the bruises. All business all day keeps me up a level. All work and no play. Lonely on that new shit. Yeah.
All right, so that was Still Sane. I get it. So this is Lorde's debut album, right? And she was a teenager. I think she's like a year younger than I am. So she was young. She was very young. I think what she's trying to say, like, living this type of fame or having this new type of fame and being so young, she is bound to make mistakes. She is bound to make mistakes. This is a new type of lifestyle for her. That's what she says. I'm not in the swing of things because I'm not in the swing of things yet. That's what I really mean. I'm not used to this lifestyle. Like, give me some time. I'm enjoying this lifestyle. I'm enjoying these hotels and all that type of stuff because it's new. But one day I won't like doing this anymore. But I hope and I think I could stay good, and I hope I still like this. You know, it's just like, hey, I'm young. I'm gonna make stupid mistakes. Just give me time. I'll grow and I'll be better and I'll mature. I like this evolution, you know, and this reflection. All right, next track we have is White Teeth Teens. I said it slowly so this mic could pick it up.
We wouldn't be seen dead here in the day. I guess you're lucky that it's dark now.
I get that.
Like it, then we'll stay. We got the glow in our mouths. White teeth teens are up for it. I know you love it when the hairpins start to drop. I like your reckoning, but we got our methods and there's nothing here to stop. I'll let you in on something big. I am not a white teeth teen. I tried to join, but never did.
All right, so that was White Teeth Teens. I completely understand this track. You know, I think a lot of times what we see like on TikTok or Instagram, we see like a lot of young people and they have like picture perfect skin and they have like the whitest of teeth. They usually have like veneers. Being so young, you're not supposed to get veneers. Like you messed up your teeth and your teeth are made out of bones, which is very strong, and then you get veneers, and especially so young, and they don't last long either. But that's because you want picture perfect teeth, you know. You want to put out this type of image that's not real. I had braces for years back when I was younger. Just floss every night, brush your teeth twice a day, and try to avoid drinking a lot of coffee. If you're gonna drink coffee, drink through a straw. No, you could take care of your teeth and make it look white. You don't even have to whiten them, you know, and they still look natural. They still look pretty white. They still look good. At least that's what I do. That's what I do. But here, it's like trying to put up an image. Just trying to put up an image, and Lorde is like, that's not what I do. I was never a white teeth teen. All right, last track of the album we have is A World Alone.
That slow burn wait while it gets dark. I know it's done. We've both got a million bad habits to kick. Not sleeping is one. We're biting our nails. You're biting my lip. I'm biting my tongue.
I'm biting my tongue. Stop talking. I'm holding my tongue, right?
Basic class, 'cause I'm not done saying it. They don't wanna get rough, get away with it. Let them talk 'cause we're dancing in this world alone. Maybe the internet raised us.
Yeah, that's
Or
scary.
maybe people are jerks.
That's also true.
People that talk, but not you.
All the people talking, you could tell it's like a party.
All the times when there's people in schemes, they make a mess, they go home and get clean. You're my best friend, we're dancing in a world alone. People alone.
Right, so that was the last track of the album, A World Alone. I like this as a closer. I really enjoy this as a closer. I think it's a great track. It's like just ignoring all this artificial fake things. As she talked about the jewelry throughout this whole entire album, just fake stuff that doesn't even matter. People are always gonna talk. Just forget about them. Like, just you and me, that's all that matters. I know we're not everlasting. We're a train wreck waiting to happen. Bad things gonna happen, man. There's ups and downs in life. That's how it is. That's like the beauty in life, man. You can't appreciate the highs without going through the lows. And she's talking about that here. Just be in the moment, appreciate the things that are real, experience, just live. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about what other people say. Don't worry about these other things that you don't have. Stop living this fantasy. Stop living this dream world that isn't real. Like, live in the life that you're in right now and just appreciate what you're in. Appreciate that the people who are genuine and be with them and spend time with them, because that's what truly matters. I like this. I like this message. I like this album. This album was great, man. Album was great. And the fact that Melodrama was the sequel to this, which continues with a lot of the themes of this album, it makes sense, man. It makes sense. This is a great album, a great debut album as well. All right, so that was Lorde, Pure Heroine. That's who she was throughout this album, a pure heroine, someone with a pure heart, not into like the artificial stuff, someone who is real, or at least trying to shed a light to something that is real. It's a great album, great debut. I really enjoyed this one, man. I really enjoyed this one. That's it for my reaction. Let me know what you think about this album down in the comments below. And while you're down there, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching. Muchas bendiciones. And peace.